What's up, Vibers? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, my name is Jazzy, and this is Amazing Vibes. And on this channel, we talk about inspiration, beauty, and lifestyle. Happy New Year, and I hope everyone had a great and blessed holiday season. And today, as promised, I'm going to be showing you all a step-by-step tutorial on how I do my digital vision boards. Now, I've already done mine. It's right here. You're looking at it on the screen right behind the app. So I just wanted to do a video in case someone else was interested in doing it for their personal life for this year or for years to come. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So this is what mine looks like. I use the app Pinterest. And so what I did was I thought about all of my goals that I wanted to accomplish this year in 2026 and for the goals that I did not accomplish last year in 2025. And so when I went into Pinterest, I searched those categories, and then I just made a collage, and then I just downloaded it to my phone. So the first thing you want to do is download the Pinterest app. And if you don't have it, go ahead and sign up. But if you do, go ahead and open up the app. And then there's going to be a plus sign down at the bottom in the middle. You want to go ahead and tap on that plus sign. And then you're going to have three options pop up: pin, collage, and board. So the collage is in the middle, and that's the one you want to choose. So you'll click on the collage pin. And then a whiteboard will open up along with some pins. So above the pins, you will have a list of categories at the top. And last year, I like to use the cutouts. So I clicked on the cutouts, and it's going to pull up some of the cutouts that I used last year, as well as some ones for this year that were similar to the ones that I used last year, as well as some current recommendations based on some of the current things I've been looking at. And so here I'm just scrolling down, trying to see if I see anything interesting that I want to put on my board. I know that I want to focus on skincare and weight loss and YouTube and getting my money up this year. So I found a cute girl working on her skincare by doing a face mask. So I'm going to focus on her. All I did was click add, and then it automatically added her to the board. And then I'm showing you that you can make her larger or you can make her smaller. And you can also move her around the board anywhere that you want. And so now that I've found a nice place where I think I may want her, at least for the time being, I'm going to go back in and I'm going to repeat the process. So I actually forgot to find something about 2026. So I can go up to the search bar, type in 2026. They have cutouts and they have actual pins. So for this one, I want to use a pin. I don't want to use a cutout. So I'm just scrolling to see all the pretty 2026 pins, and I'm going to choose one from there. And the little plus buttons at the bottom right-hand corner, that is the add button. That's what you'll click when you want to add it to your board. So I found a really cute 2026 pin. And so I'm going to move my girl down a little bit and enlarge it here. And I love the pretty pink, so I'm going to try to stick with that theme for the most part. So a big goal of mine is to really lean into my health and fitness this year. So I really want to get back into eating healthy. So I'm getting this acai bowl, and I'm probably going to try to find a fruit bowl or something of that nature because I miss the way that I used to eat. I used to eat so healthy all the time. My body misses it so much. And so I need to up the ante on my exercise. I love doing Pilates and yoga. So I'm looking for a cute girl with my ideal body shape. I want a nice defined waist and flat stomach because I've never had that in my entire life. And it looks like there's some kind of white mark on her waist, so I'm going to try to hide that by pulling her in to the side a little bit more. And next up, for y'all who know my financial situation, I really want to get my money up this year. And you know, who doesn't want a good dollar bill, right? So I'm going to find me a wad of cash on here. I think I'm going to pick the one that I did last year on my last board. Let me see if I can find it. And then I'm just going to add that one to this board. And that's what you can do. Whatever you don't accomplish this year, you can take the same thing and move it to your board for the next year. One way I want to make money, of course, is to become a YouTube partner and to get monetized. So that is a goal of mine for this year. It was a goal of mine last year. I didn't make it. It was totally on me because I wasn't consistent. But this year, I'm really going to go hard. So I'm going to add that back to my board. I think I had it on my board last year, so I'm going to add it back this year. And here I'm just going to enlarge it a little bit because the point of a collage is, and if y'all don't know by now, if I haven't said it, this is a collage. It's supposed to overlap, but it's supposed to do it in a nice way. So that's what I'm trying to do. But sometimes I have a little bit of trouble of doing that. So, you just really have to play around with it. And another goal of mine is to get 100,000 subscribers. I may not do that this year, but that is okay. I'm just going to put it on my board anyway. And of course, I want to upgrade my camera equipment, hopefully by the end of this year. So I'm going to put a brand new camera on here as well. And as you can see, now that I'm getting more things on my board, I'm starting the overlapping process so it can look like a beautiful collage in the end. So the next goal in 2026 I want to focus on is success. So I want to find some success quotes and put on my board. And quotes are a really good way to fill your board in. And as you can see here, some kind of way I double clicked on it twice. So 2 came up and I only wanted 1. So I'm going to pull it back up. And in the bottom right hand corner, there's a delete button. I just click delete to remove it. And again, I'm just working on the overlapping process. And this is what's going to take the longest. Not really pulling the cutouts or the quotes, but just trying to overlap them because you don't want too much of the whiteboard showing unless it makes sense. Like with my girl down there with the face mask, her towel is white, so you can have a little bit of the whiteboard showing, but definitely not the gray dots. And so here I feel like it's too much going on, like it's too many circles at the top, so I move one down at the bottom, and then I just changed my mind altogether. I said I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go with something else, maybe like a square quote or something like that. And I could have deleted this part, but I just wanted to show y'all the real raw process that you don't have to keep what's on your board. If you don't like something, delete it, remove it, and go another way. Do something else. It's all about what you want. It is your board. You're going to be looking at it, and whatever is going to be on there to motivate you, that's what you need, aesthetically as well as motivational wise. And it's also a great and fun way to tap into your creative side. All right, so the next thing I want to do for 2026 is travel. Honestly, not really, because I feel like I have to put so much work in this year. I'm really just all about my work, but I put it on there every year because, baby, I'm always down to go somewhere nice. So that's why I'm putting it on here. And honestly, I'm going to put it on my boards every year until I reach the majority of my bucket list destinations. Okay, so I wanted to circle back around to skincare because skincare is really a huge focus this year. My skin is so dry. I deal with flaky patches, and I just feel like a mask isn't going to be enough. I really want to get back into my skincare game and elevate it and level it up. And I really want some nice products. And one thing I forgot to mention, some of the pins, it does it on some of them and some of it doesn't, but you can pull some of the pins and then it will automatically create a cutout like this is doing right here. I don't know why it does it on some and some it doesn't, but you just click add and then it it'll automatically add it to your board. And as y'all can see, the collage is really coming along. The more pins I add on here, and it's going to end up being really beautiful in the end. And y'all know that Pilates is all the rage, and I totally want to be a Pilates princess one day. But for right now, I'm just a beginner and I'm starting at home. But I don't always want to be at home doing it by myself. So I would love to take a Pilates class one day, hopefully this year. I just think it's so fun and motivating. I love the aesthetics. I love seeing all the girlies in their cute aloe outfits. And so I just feel like it's a whole vibe, and I definitely want to be a part of it. The next goal I really want to accomplish this year is to have my own place, not necessarily being an actual homeowner and having a house. It can be something as small as just a 1-bedroom apartment. In years past, I have been wanting this, and it just has not happened for me yet. So I see a quote about being patient, so that's something that I'm trying to work on, is being more patient. And then here's another quote I wanted to get about just having my home, and it's on the way. I am an avid candle lover, and although this isn't a goal or anything like that of mine, I love candles, and when I get my new home, I'm going to have candles everywhere. So this kind of ties in with my home goal, and I just wanted to get a really pretty aesthetic candle to put on my board and put close to my home quotes, so that way it would give me a lot of motivation and inspiration to continue to focus on my financial goals. And this pen here isn't giving what it's supposed to give, so I'm gonna go back and type in YouTube partner again, and then I'm gonna see if I can find another one that would be a better fit. Okay, so I found one that talked about being approved for the YouTube partner program, and it looks like it's better fitting, so we're gonna go with this one. So just to fill the rest of the board in, I want to go ahead and just get some quotes. And again, that is just a really great way to fill your board in if you don't have any more cutouts that you can find, or you're running out of ideas. Just fill up the rest of your board with quotes. So I found a couple of quotes about success and getting paid for being me, and they're pink, and I think they're just a great fit. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in there and then shift some stuff around. Oh, and I almost forgot. We gotta put the Lord up in here. So I found me a quote about Jesus, and I think that's perfect. It's gonna fill in the last little spot. And I'm just going to shift some things around and try to cover up all of the white background on the board. And as you can see, I have the majority of the board covered, but there is still some white board showing down there with my girl with the face mask on, and I do see one of the gray dots. So what I'm gonna do is see if I can find something to cover it. Maybe like a flower or something, and then we'll see if I can find one and make it small enough to cover up that spot. And then that should fix the problem. And as you can see, it takes some time. You really have to shift a lot of things around. You have to make them either bigger or smaller to see if you can make sure everything is covered up and that everything is overlapping in a really nice aesthetic way, and that your board just flows and looks very beautiful. Okay, so now I have everything looking good for the most part. And again, a little bit of the white is showing around my girl, around her neck, but that's okay. None of the gray dots are showing, so I'm happy and I'm satisfied with it. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to save it. So I'm going to click the red next button at the top right hand corner, and it's going to save. Then it's going to take you to this page, and you just fill out the information. So under title, you can put your title. I'm going to put 2026 vision board sample because I already have a 2026 vision board, which is my real vision board that you guys saw earlier in the video. So I'm just going to add the word sample on the end, and then you can fill out whatever you want to fill out. You don't have to fill out everything. And then you're just going to click either the red button, create, or save for later. And so I think I chose save for later, which is the gray button, because I needed to go out and do a screenshot so that I can add it to my wallpaper. If you're going to create, it's going to post it to your actual Pinterest page. And then I don't know if you saw the button, but you can allow remixing so people can come in and take some of your pins and make their own collages as well. And here's my board from 2025, and the wad of cash is in the upper left hand corner. It's not the same one that I thought. I'm doing all these different boards, so I'm getting confused. I used that one for my real board for 2026, which I technically did make it in 2025. It was around November or December, but I made it for the 2026 board last year, not for 2025 board, if that makes sense. So if you see on this board, the wad of cash with the pink bow is in the lower right. So I was getting those two confused. But nevertheless, I had used it prior, so I was able to find it again for this board. And what I am doing now, I took a screenshot and then I'm saving it to my photos, and then it's going to ask if I want to save the image on the camera roll. I just click yes because that way I don't have to go in and edit the pin and cut it down to size. It does it for you automatically. I wish that was an option so I didn't even have to do the screenshot in the first place, but nevertheless, whatever works, a win is a win. And so now I'm in my settings, and then I'm going to my wallpaper. I'm going to click add new wallpaper, and it's going to take me to my photos. I'm just going to select the pin that I just basically saved from Pinterest, and I'm going to click set as wallpaper pair. I want to do it for both my home screen and when I open up my screen, the background where the apps are going to be showing. So I have to do it twice on my phone because it shows up blurry, as you can see. So I have to go in a second time to do it for that. for the background with the app. So that's what I'm doing now. And then now you see it clearly. And this is for iPhone. I have the iPhone 15 Pro Max. So if you have iOS system, this for the most part is how it's going to work. If you have an Android or any other phone system, I'm not sure, but just follow the steps on your phone on how to save your wallpaper. And if it's similar, then you can just use these instructions here. And so, yeah, guys, this is it. This is how you create a digital vision board in Pinterest and save it to your wallpaper to put on your phone. And this is a great way to keep you inspired, because anytime you look down at your phone, you're going to see a collage of your list of goals that you want to work on this year, and it's subconsciously going into your mind, and it's going to cause you to take action, believe it or not. So try this and let me know how it works out for you. And if you're feeling the vibe, click like and subscribe. And until next time, just know that you're so amazing and continue to vibe high.